and welcome to the Celebration Space. My name is Kaylee Phelps, and today we're talking about something that I just implemented in my home during the global health crisis. So in the middle of March, I had my last day in my office job and was furloughed. And so that next week, I went through my entire apartment and did some reorganization. If you have seen Tidying Up with Marie Kondo, I have not read The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, but I have watched the show, and that really gave me the idea for vertical folding, and it has changed my wardrobe. I'm gonna walk you through what my dresser looks like. We did this with all of my clothes, all of Tyler's clothes, and his dresser as well. I am a big fan of using my closet space to the best of its ability, just because you can see everything, and that's really what this does in your drawers, where you're able to see everything in one place. So I'm gonna go down the right side of my dresser and then up the other side and just show you what that looks like for me, how it's changed my daily routine, and how I decide what I'm gonna wear. And then also I'm gonna end with my underwear drawer. So if you wanna hop off before that, I will give you plenty of warning before that. But so I'm going to just tilt down the camera and shift over here and start up here, which is where I keep, as many of you ladies I'm sure have been doing a lot of all of my yoga pants. So also, no judgment during this. I have a lot of clothes, so hang with me. But yeah, so all this side are my yoga pants. So I do organize by type. So back here are my thickest yoga pants that I usually wear in the winter under some items, and then coming forward by length and thickness as well. So that is this entire side, and then back here I do have one pair of yoga pants, and then these are all athletic wicking tops. So I have a polo shirt here, and then t-shirts here, and then these are all tank tops. Going into these are a couple of skirts, and then I do have some shorts right up here at the front. And then over here are all of my sports bras and my bandeaus and just kind of little bralettes. So I keep that over there. It's been kind of a game changer for me in this drawer, just because I have been working out quite a bit during the global pandemic. I've been eating more, so I've been trying to work out more as well. This has been really great so that I know what yoga pants I have, what's clean. This is pretty much at capacity. I did laundry not too long ago, but we're gonna move on to my next drawer, which has all of my t-shirts. So we'll head back down over here. So over here is really a lot of long sleeve t-shirts, and then these are short sleeve t-shirts, and these are tank tops, a couple over here. So back here, again, it's like thickness. So my largest, most oversized long sleeve shirts going to the front, where I have some gauzier shirts for yoga and just lounging around. And then back here, my biggest t-shirts going to more fitted t-shirts, and I have a couple more tank top things. And since I do have some extra space over here, I have a couple of cut-off t-shirts and smaller shirts that I just tucked in on the side. So as you can see, there is a lot going on in here. I have really tall drawers, so I'm able to really get that file folder effect and see from back to front what I'm working with, what is clean, and that way I can go from, okay, I'm gonna wear these blue pants, and maybe I'll go for this top with blue in it. So it's really easy to just open up and see what's going on in there at one time. While I have the camera downwards on this side, I'm just gonna open this bottom one, which is all of my pajamas and kind of warmer stuff. So I keep all of my sweatshirts on this side. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sweatshirts over here. So back here, these ones have hoods in the back, and then I have more of the crew neck or the quarter zip right here, and coming forward, and then I have all of my fleecies right here for winter. They're not getting a ton of wear and tear. This is a pajama set as well, but I wore the pajama pants the other day. And then this is kind of a roby thing and some sweatpants. So that's the side number one of my dresser. So it's really just helpful. Like I said, you get that file folder effect, and you know what's clean and what you can see your colors and see. I like doing it by type so that I can just go, okay, I maybe haven't shaved my legs today. I want to wear long yoga pants while I'm out and about, and then if it's a little chillier, I can wear a longer sleeve shirt. So it's good to know exactly what you're working with, more of like a closet effect. So we'll go to my next drawers. We'll start bottom to top, and so here we'll do this one. So this is like almost entirely a sock drawer, which is kind of crazy. And then I do have some workout stuff in my dance shoes over here. So in my top drawer, I have my footy socks, and this drawer is all of my longer socks, usually when I'm wearing boots, or I have a lot of thick fuzzy socks. So I have told all of my family, please do not get me any more socks. While I love them, I have plenty right here, and we'll open up to this drawer, which has all of my bathing suits in here. And so I do go back to front in this middle section of bathing suits. So these three are one pieces, and then these are all two pieces. And you know, you're really just folding them to make a square. So some of these pieces are harder to make into a square than others. If you have any questions on how to get them there, I'm happy to do some demonstrations, but for now I'm just trying to get through these drawers. And then over here I do keep some of my dance stuff. So I kept 3 leotards out of like probably 12 that I had back in the day, and then all of my tights are here. And then also a little Bollywood skirt, and I do keep in this far corner just some extra straps and things over in the corner, just so that I know what I have, but they're not really in your face. Over here is a bunch of bathing suit cover-ups and kind of summer nightgowns. So these are all dresses that if I just want to throw them on, or wear them over a bathing suit, I do keep them all in the same space. So it's kind of winter pajamas over there on the bottom, summer pajamas over here, and then obviously mixing and matching any of the other stuff. So I am going to shut this up, give ample warning that I'm going to show my underwear drawer. It's not anything crazy, but just in case this is for educational purposes. But yeah, so right here I have all of my bras just right over here. I do keep them stacked out so that, and I have kind of my more neutral tones towards back coming forward. I have a nice little sachet so everything smells good. And then like I mentioned, all of my footy socks are up here. I'm not even sure you can see my underwear, but it's right along the front here, and I do it from one side to the other, my bigger underwear to smaller underwear over here. So that's really, I mean, I think that's one of the things that has really been a life changer, is being able to see all of my underwear. I used to kind of just toss it in and have it be like just like a giant clump, and like one side was one type, one side was the other type. So that's been huge. I also used to ball up my socks, and they seem to almost take up more room that way. So I really like this method of having them just, most of my footy socks, I have pretty small feet, so really these are just folded in half, so nothing crazy, and then they just stack on top of each other. So yeah, that's something, like I said, I need to credit this to Marie Kondo. It definitely has changed the way I look at my dresser. Tyler's dresser is also the same way. If you have any questions about how to fold things, I know that when I was going through, I did a lot of YouTube searches for different things, and they didn't have, like for bathing suits, they didn't have a video on how to do that. So my tops, I really just, it's taking everything and getting it into like the same space so that you can just fold it and have it sit on top of itself. So I hope that this was helpful, just to show how I organize some of my items, and how vertical stacking can really help. I truly have worn a ton more of my clothing items just because I forgot that I had t-shirts. I have a ton of t-shirts. I've gotten t-shirts from different trips, or my family has picked up a t-shirt for me, which is really sweet. I've forgotten about socks, and then I go out and I buy socks, and as you can tell, I have a ton of footy socks and a ton of like thicker, big, taller socks. So so I hope that this might be helpful, just to show, and I also am not someone who does this perfectly, so a bunch of my t-shirts, people will say that you should fold it so that the you can see the logo, or you can see what's on the t-shirt. I've found that it just helps me to be able to get it in order, and if I know kind of the thickness and the color of it, I typically know which t-shirt it is just based on memory. But yeah, so I hope that you play around with it. I hope that if you're wearing a ton more comfort wear like I am these days, this has helped me to know what I have. So, and that also just helps that if you see something you haven't worn in years and you're like, I don't want it, it's a good way to go through all of your items, you know, fold them up so that you can see more of them. I think you can fit more in there too. And if you see something you don't like or love anymore, or if it doesn't spark joy, as Marie Kondo would say, you can put it to the side and take it to Goodwill or wherever you take your items that you want to donate. So that's it for me. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and until next time, enjoy celebrating today.